So it's yep.
So Dominic, I must inform you that we are being video recorded. Behind the glass up there is a camera which is filming us three here. Do you agree there's only three people in this room?
Yep.
Okay. It's not a trick question, Dominic. It's just the camera doesn't cover all the four corners of the room. Okay? These two black light button objects are audio microphones. So if you want to speak, can you just speak clearly and loudly for us? Okay? My name is Detective Sergeant Paul Brunini. And this is Detective Sergeant Paul McKenna. To agree by time on my watch, it's 19:57 p.m. Is that right? So 7:57 p.m. Is that correct? Is that right?
That's what it says.
Yep. And the date today is the 20th of July in the year 2010. Okay. We're currently at Curtin House on the ground floor. Okay, at 60 Beaufort Street in Perth. You agree with that?
Do I need to?
For the purpose of this interview, could you please tell me your full name?
Do I need to have this interview?
No, you don't have to, but I just have to go through some formalities prior to issuing you with a caution, okay?
So I don't have to have this interview?
You don't have to have this interview, no.
Then
okay.
I don't want to have this interview.
You don't want to continue further? Okay. Is there any reason why?
Don't want to have this interview.
You don't?
If I don't need to, then I don't want to have it.
Okay. No worries. Any questions?
I still have to ask you your full name, mate. That is a requirement of law. If we ask you your name, particularly with the video interview.
Mm-hmm. So if a question's compulsory, I'll answer it, and if it's not, then I won't.
Yeah, your name and address and your date of birth is compulsory, right?
My name is Dominic Calabro.
Do you have a middle name, Dominic?
No.
Okay. Calabro.
Mm-hmm.
And your date of birth for us?
22/06/1979.
And your current address?
I don't have one.
Okay. No fixed place of abode, is that right?
That's right.
Okay. No worries. Okay, I'll just ask you again, do you wish to continue this interview or not? Okay.
We'll have to caution him and advise him why he's here.
Yep, okay. Dominic, I wish to talk to you about a extortion which occurred last week on the 13th of July 2010. Before I do, I wish to advise you not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so, and anything you do say or do will be recorded and may be given in evidence. You can answer some questions and not others. You understand what I've just said?
Understood.
Okay. Just in your own words, what does that mean to you?
That I'm being interviewed for extortion.
Yeah.
And that there may be some questions. If I choose to answer, I can, and if I don't need to or I don't want to, I don't have to.
That's correct, yes. Okay. Do you wish to answer any of my questions I'd like to put to you in
if
relation to this?
Then no.
Okay. Well, I'd like to put some questions to you. It's your right that you don't have to answer them, Dominic. Okay? Okay? So, as the caution that was just explained to you, you can answer some of them, you can answer all, or you can answer none. It's up to you. Okay? Do you understand that?
Understood.
Okay. So, do you wish to continue with this interview or not?
I won't be answering any questions.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
Okay.
Just while we're going on tape, I suppose asking about his CIA rights. Just for the tape, mate, we're just going to ask you, or Detective Sergeant Bruni will ask you about your rights.
Okay. Do you agree that I contacted you this afternoon and you came into the station on your own accord? Is that correct? Okay. And the time you arrived here was at 3:30 p.m. Okay? Do you agree with that? Yeah. Do you agree that I spoke to you and advised you of your rights, that you're under arrest of suspicion of extortion? Do you agree with that?
You never told me that I was under arrest for it.
under suspicion of extortion.
You've never told me that. You told me that you wanted to discuss this matter.
Okay. Do you agree that I gave you the right to speak to a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay. Did you exercise that right?
No.
Did you want to exercise that right?
I'm not conducting an interview, so I don't need one.
Okay, no worries. So I gave you the opportunity to contact a lawyer,
Yes.
is that correct? And you didn't want to, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. I gave you the opportunity to speak to a friend or relative, advise them of
To make a phone call, yes.
Okay. Did you want to exercise that right at that time
No.
I gave that to you? No.
No.
Okay. So you didn't want to ring anyone, is that
No.
right? To tell them where you are. I also advised you that you had the right to see a medical practitioner if you're hurt or injured in any way, is that right?
I have no requirement for one.
Okay. At the time I gave you that
Yes.
right? Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. Did you tell me you didn't want to see one?
I didn't require
Okay. You're not
any
injured?
medical attention.
Okay, no worries. Do you agree that I advised you that if you didn't speak English, you were entitled to an interpreter?
No, you didn't.
Okay. Do you agree that you speak English and you do not require an interpreter?
I agree.
Okay, no worries. That's all right. Okay.
Okay. So you're well aware of those rights that were given to you by Detective Sergeant Bernini?
I'm aware of them now.
Okay, he explained those to you earlier. You've also got the right to protection from mass media. Okay, do you understand what that means?
That there's no media coverage if I choose not to, or assistance in.
No, what it means is that we can't ring up all the media, electronic media like Channel 9, 7, 10, 2, SBS, whoever is out there, and then walk you out front page in front of Beaufort Street and say, here we go, we've got Dominic Calabro, and we're charging him for this. It's unfair. All right, so that's what we're saying, mass media.
Mhm.
Okay, if they're all waiting out the back, we've got to try and protect you from being cited. All right. Some people choose to say parade me. Other people
Not
say
interested.
okay. So you've got that protection. All right. You've also got protection, or you can ring up a lawyer at any stage. You may say, I want to terminate now. Don't make a phone call. That lawyer might say, tell them whatever. You might come back in and change your mind. All right. You've got that right. You understand that? All right. And obviously, Detective Sergeant Bernini's been through the medical and having a friend and all that present. And you've obviously said you don't want it. You don't want to exercise that right. Okay?
That's different to what he said. I can call a friend, tell them where they are, but you're
Yeah.
saying I can have someone present.
Well, you can actually have someone present. You can ring them up, you can have them present. That's an extra. But you can actually tell them where you are. That's your right, is to say, I'm in the Perth Curtin House. Okay? All right? Yep. Yep.
Okay. Anything further you want to say at all, Dominic? No. Okay. With that now, we'll turn the watch off and it's 20:05 or 8:05 p.m. Is that correct?
Just want to go through the final questions that you've been threatened, promised.
All right. Mate, have you been threatened in any way this afternoon?
No.
Okay. Have you been promised anything in return or anything? Promised anything this afternoon?
No.
Okay. Have any complaints about the way you've been dealt with by us today?
No.
Okay. Oh, well, that... Mate,
Maybe a little bit extra ventilation in that room and it being a bit cleaner. That's about it.
Okay. No worries. Okay. Was that now, mate? Still 20:05. 5 minutes past 8. Alright, we just turn the video off.